If you're watching this video, then it's likely that you have not completed enrollment phase 1, where you need to go online and complete the Zip Slip process. You can reach the Zip Slip window from any of our school websites underneath the Parents tab, and you simply scroll down and click on Zip Slip. Now, one of the things that you will need in order to complete this process is your student's birthday and ID number. So make sure you have that information available to you before you start this process. Now, many of you completed the Zip Slip process last year when you completed the enrollment for your student. However, if you have not logged into Zip Slip this year, then you're going to have to click right here on the green button, Create Parent Account. Unfortunately, your information from last year was saved, but the passwords and everything need to be reset, so we need to go back into the Create a Parent Account. So that's where I'm going to start. And as you can see here, you have to complete anything that has a red star. So you're going to go through and make sure you fill in all of that information, starting with your first name, your email, your password. The password is something that you create, so you can use the same one from last year if you have one from last year, or you can create a new one for this year. Then you need to create your electronic Zipp PIN. This is a 4 to 6 digit number. It can be any numbers that you want, but you're going to create it and you will need to remember that. And then you continue down and fill in the information until you get to here where it asks you to enter your student ID number and their date of birth. Once you put in their student ID number and their date of birth, the name and school and grade will automatically populate. If you have more than one child, after you enter the first child's information, simply click on the Add Child button to add a second, third, fourth, or however many children you have. You can add one at a time right here. If you only have one child, you simply fill in the ID, date of birth, see this information populate, click on Agree, and then Create Account. Great, now you've accepted and you've made it to the complete. Now complete the mandatory forms and you click right here where it says go to the Zip Slip login page. This is where you're going to log in and put in that password that you just created and say login. As you can see, it will load. It says welcome to Zip Slip. You say OK. You can now see your children showing up here and you see the green Respond Now button. You're going to need to do the Respond Now for each of your 2 children. You now get to the welcome form. This explains everything in multiple languages, and I'm going to say yes, start response now. It says, are you sure? And I'm going to say yes. Anything with that red star or asterisk, as it's called, must be completed. If it doesn't have a red asterisk, it does not need to be completed, but you are welcome to add as much information as you can because this is the information we will use to contact you in case of an emergency. So the more information you provide, the better. Also, you may notice that it asks if text messaging is allowed. If you are using a mobile phone, then the school can send you text message reminders for events and activities. So if you would like to receive those reminders, please click that box for yes. Once you have finished completing all of the information, you can see that there are some acknowledge boxes here, and you can find all of the authorizations that it's talking about, all the annual notifications on the district website, www.auhsd.us. If you would like more information, please check the website and read those there. You must check I acknowledge, and some of them you have to make a choice. And then when you are finished, it asks you to enter your Zip PIN. Remember, you created that 4 to 6 digit number, and then you would say save and next. Click on save and next. And then you get to the health condition form. And once you have finished filling that out, again, you're going to have to enter that PIN and say save and next. And if I've completely finished, I'm ready to say submit forms or finish later. If I need to look up more information, I can say finish later. But since I've done everything, I'm going to click on submit forms. And then it's going to ask me would I like to print now or print later. I'm going to choose to print now, so that way I have my ticket to register. And you can see the ticket to register here. And I'm going to print that out. And then that way I have that for school. And I'm all done registering my enrollment phase 1 for that child. If I have another child, I need to go back and do the respond now and fill in the pertinent information. Otherwise, I'm all ready to go for registration for next year.